Hey, it's Lon Welsh at Your Castle Real Estate, and this week we're going to tackle a couple questions in this series of videos about really trending topics on Google search. So the first one I want to talk about is, what does it mean to sell my house as is? So a lot of times you may have lived in the house for a really long time, or perhaps you just inherited a house from a parent that's no longer living in that house, and it's got a lot of things in it. Maybe it hasn't had a lot of updates in 40 years and has some style challenges and maybe some maintenance work that's deferred. And a lot of times, particularly if the kids are living in a different state than the parents' house they just inherited, it could be quite a lot of work to coordinate all of the maintenance projects and all the style projects that need to be done to make this house like super desirable to a new buyer. Usually the best case scenario in a case like that is just to sell the house as is. And when you're doing that, you just talk to your realtor and say, look, I know we need a new air conditioning system and the roof is shot and the furnace is just about on its last leg and the bathrooms look like they're terrible. But we're going to sell it like this and we're okay getting a lower price. Can you help us estimate what the price might be in the condition that we have right now versus what it would be if we actually went to the trouble to fix all these things? And your realtor can pull comps to help you figure that out. But that's definitely going to be the easiest case. And then the realtor will then market it for you with the as-is sort of commentary in the comments so that you get offers that are appropriate based on what your wishes are. So there's a lot of situations where that's definitely the easiest way to go. My father-in-law got moved into an assisted living home about a year and a half ago, and we had to take on his old house in Chicago that he'd lived in for 50 years. He had taken good care of it mechanically, but stylistically nothing had changed at all. It was like crystallized in amber. So we sold it as is, and that made it much easier for us being 1,000 miles away from Chicago.